Hello, loves. Hello, beautiful people. What I'm about to say is going to shock this content creator, this spiritualist, or whoever she call herself, what she call herself, what she doing. I have no clue. But I'm here to let you know. I see you. I see all that you're doing. I didn't mind at first, like little petty, trying to block me so I couldn't be seen across the web. I didn't care too much about that. I didn't care too much about the mimicking or anything like that. I didn't care. But you continue to come at me blindly, you and this little posse of men you work with in the cut, because your viewers don't know you working with these men in the cut, but I do. Your viewers don't know this. That's how you getting your little tinkle on or whatever from the karmic men that are spiritualists that you working with from this foreign country. But I do. There's more about you that I know that you wouldn't even believe, and they'll scare you. Because after this last incident, I was like, let me look into this lady because, like, I don't understand why it's so important for her to have my attention. I mean, you may not feel like you want my attention, but the things you are doing, you want my attention. No, you haven't. And I just think it's crazy that out of all of this you were doing to cut me down, cut me out, I just still let you be and went on about my business. I wasn't worried about you. I'm still not worried about you. But for some reason, you think that I don't see you. For some reason, you think that you are getting away with this little stuff you're doing for is messing with my devices and my electronics and stuff like that. And then you still trying to figure out like how in the hell did she get through? Because I know I sent this, I know I sent that, I know I paid for this to be done. At this point, you thinking that these men ain't even doing the work for you. Oh, they doing the work. You feel me? They doing the work. They're just not stronger than me. You're not stronger than me. Y'all together as a force isn't stronger than me. And that's what you fail to realize. But this last little stunt you pulled, trying to cut me down, trying to make sure I ain't seen, like I've had it with you, you know. I've had it with you. Like I've had it with you. And it's to the point like it's out of hand. This tarot shit that you're doing so you can stay on top or you can continue to be seen. So, things won't change for you. Your career won't end. Listen, no matter what you do, it's ending, baby. The harder you work doing this, the more people gonna see who you really are. The more people gonna see that you are not yourself. The more people gonna see that you aren't authentic. And what's so crazy about this? I ain't the first person you did this to. You love going after small content creators that you feel like has has the real gift. You feel me? But you ain't came across nobody like me, so I can understand why you so stuck on me, right? But I seen the last lady you came across, right? And how you were doing all these things to her and how she was like putting it out. She was even calling you by name. I can call you by name too, but you know who you are. I know who you are. You feel me? I can call you by name too, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say enough of this so you can know that I'm not playing. So I was shown how you came after this other lady. She had dreads, little thin lady. She had dreads, long dreads too. And they showed me how she do a lot of her readings and stuff sitting in her car. And they showed me how this lady had a husband or something. I don't know if you was sleeping with her husband, and that's how you found like spirituality. You feel me? But them men that you was working with to get this woman husband, look how that shit turned out, and you still trust them motherfuckers. Anyway, so I was seeing how you was taking this lady lingo, her style, and everything. You feel me? At first, I thought you just had some personality issues. You feel me? You couldn't identify who you were as a person. But then after the more they show me of this lady life and how you was all in this lady life, no, you know who you are. You know who you are. You're a taker. You feel me? You're a taker. You really a thief. You feel me? Cause like a lot of these messages and shit you putting out, like you taking bits and pieces from small content creators and then putting it together, like trying to make it as your own, and that's not how it works, baby. But you've been getting away with it for a while now. I've seen that. They showed me you've been getting away with it for a while. But to get back to this lady with the dreads and stuff that you was harassing, because it was something about accolades that they accolades or whatever the fuck you pronounce that they kept saying. So that was like a word that you stole from her or something that she used to use all the time, right? So they also showed me the lady going crazy, like basically trying to prove to people that you are stealing her content, right? And they also showed me you watching this lady laughing and stuff like this shit is a joke, like fucking with this woman's sanity, like because this woman following started going down because people started thinking that she was crazy because she was always talking about you. Not only was she talking about you, honey, she was calling your ass out by name. She was calling your ass out by name. And when they was showing me these things, she was calling your ass out by name then too. So I'm like, damn. So you'll just throw any type of bumpy road in anybody path that you feel like is a threat or competition. Like, first of all, we can't compete what we don't compare. Ooh, excuse me, I'm burping like crazy. Second of all, we don't compete. And third of all, you could never. You feel me? But like I was saying, I wasn't worried about any of this until you just pull this last little technology bullshit. You feel me? Before you just pull this last little technology shit so a bitch couldn't rise. Like, I don't know why you trying to shit me up. Oh, they said you don't want your mask to fall off, so you don't want people to see that you are a thief. They've been getting guidance from a thief. But if you would have thought about it like this, like-minded people follow like-minded people. You feel me? Like-minded people. Hear what I said now. Like-minded people follow like-minded people. So if you're a weird, twisted, stealing ass individual, your followers are too. You feel me? Your followers are too. They gravitate to what and who they are. That's where they feel comfortable in. You feel me? So for you to think about losing your followers and this, that, and the third, like that was crazy because the people that you contacted and they like you. They thieves. They take shit from other people, like and try to make it their own, even down to relationships. You feel me? Try to make it their own. And that's just not how life works. But just know I'ma spank that ass though. Just know I'ma spank that ass though, because if they didn't show you when you was doing this shit and you kept getting burnt, I'm talking about physically burning your skin and shit, if that didn't tell you no, this ain't it, don't do that. I don't know what the fuck is. I guess it's I gotta tap you a couple times, you feel me? I guess I gotta tap you a couple times so you can really understand that this not it. Cause for some reason you felt like you were getting away with this. You felt like you were doing things and I was sending the text, but I never sent an attack towards you. I never tried to because you to me really was a non-factor. Like I wasn't really worried about the little petty, childish, baby bullshit you was doing. But for them to bring it back up to me again, they're gonna make you run. They're gonna make you run. But just remember, you worked for this. Remember now, you worked for this. You work for this. Because I've gave you time after time after time to go on about your business. Like I didn't give a damn about you. I didn't give a damn about you like copying my lingo or none of that shit. You feel me? I didn't give a damn about none of that. My problem is when you tried to fuck with my internet, my devices and shit. That's when I started having a problem. You feel me? Like that's when it became a problem to me. Just know I'm gonna reach to the goal to where I'm going. I already know where I'm going. My followers is gonna be as numerous as the stars, baby. So if you think I'm worried about a bitch that ain't got nothing but 100K, you crazy. You crazy. You know how many stars is out here in the sky? It's so many you can't even count. And I already know that my followers gonna be like that. My father already promised me those things.